If you're someone who listens to the man of God, Pastor Chris, you always hear him say, I can never be discouraged. My life is upward and forward only. Me, down, never. I'll be lying to you if I said I was down or something. And anytime my pastor says that, I would always wonder that, but we're in this world and don't we go through challenges? Don't we expect certain things to happen in a certain way and they don't happen? Don't we want certain things to come to us and they don't come? And all those things. That drove me to study the life of Paul, because I was like, since Paul was the carrier of that revelation, the revelation of the Christ in church, I was reading in ages. Like, okay, let me see if Paul was ever discouraged at any point, or what was his response? Because reading through the books that he wrote, you always see him encouraging the brethren. And so while I was studying through the life of Paul, I met the scripture. I'd like to read it to you, 2 Corinthians 4 verse 8. It says, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. And then it hit me that it was in the response. The discouragement came, those things happened, but their response was different because of the knowledge they had of Papa. They knew something that made their response different. Yes, the challenges came, everything came, but what was the response to that challenge, to that problem, or to that seeming down situation? Their response was an upward look. Their response was that they were already conquerors. That yes, in spite of what they saw, in spite of what they faced, their response was in the knowledge of what they understood about who Papa is. That yes, they already had the victory. So the response was always the answer.